Today I'm going to talk about document object model examples, then browser object model, then the examples of browser object model. So let's start with document object model. As you can see here, this is the document object model. Here, document is the root node. Here, inside the document, root element is the HTML. The next element is head section, or we can say head tag, and body tag. This root element HTML contains two child nodes as head and body, and inside head section we have an element that is title, and inside title there can be some text such as my title. Similarly, inside the h1 tag there is a heading, and inside the anchor tag there is a link text, and it contains an attribute href. This is just a representation. I'll discuss it again. In document object model, document stands for any HTML page that we write or any HTML file can be treated as a document. And object here refers to the elements and attributes that can be written on the HTML document. Clear? Or we can say whenever we write an HTML code to design the website, we write different types of tag and the text, right? So here, these are some of the examples of the tags: HTML, head tag, body tag, form tag, anchor tag. All these tags can be treated as an object. Okay, and all these objects are written inside the document, or we can say one file, any HTML page or file. Here model represents the tree representation of the HTML document. Clear? When we represent the entire HTML document into a tree-like structure, this model is known as document object model. Everything in this HTML document is treated as a node. As we can see here, entire document is called the document node, and each elements in HTML page is known as element node. Then all the text, each of the text that is written inside the HTML document is called text node, and each attribute of element in HTML page are called attribute nodes. Similarly, if we are writing the comments, then comments can be treated as a comment node. So everything, whether it is a text or whether it is an attribute or element or comments, everything is treated as a node. And with the help of these nodes, we can create node relationship. You can see here in this example, this is the node relationship diagram. Node relationship diagram. Or we can say tree-like structure, that is DOM. Document object model. So first of all, let's see the code of an HTML code. Here we have written HTML. Then inside HTML, it has two child nodes. We can refer it as a child node. HTML tag contains head and body as its child nodes. You can see here in this rectangular box representation also, this entire document consists of two blocks, head section and body section. And same thing is represented here. The entire document, this is entire document. An entire document contains the root element as HTML, and root element node has two child nodes, that is head and body. Inside the head section, we can write here title. Then there may be some text. Text is also represented as a node. We can write here some text also, which can be treated as a node. So we can say that title is the child of head node and head node is the parent of title node, or we can say HTML is the parent of head and body. As you can see here, body tag contains other attributes also, other elements also, h1 tag, div tag, and inside div tag it contains two paragraphs. Again, there is an paragraph tag which contains anchor tag. So this can be represented in the form of a tree-like structure, or we can say parent-child node in the form of parent-child relationship representation. Clear? This representation, hierarchical representation, is called document object model. The components of web pages are represented by objects. Each and every component of web page are represented by objects that are organized in hierarchical structure parent-child relationship called document object model. These objects have properties and methods. Every object has some properties and methods that can be used to work with the web page. Or we can say you can change the title text, or you can add color with the help of these properties and method. Or if you want to change the font size, then you can change the font size, or you can animate the text. So with the help of document object model and scripts, okay, when we write the script, when we'll study JavaScript and VB script, then you will understand script. Scripts are basically written to add some functionalities to the web page. And these scripts can easily understand the document object model. When HTML document object or we can say when HTML document is loaded in the browser, this tree-like representation for the document, or we can say document object model, is created. When HTML document is loaded in browser, then this document object model is created, and all the scripts that we write to add functionalities can easily understand this format. As you can see here, for a script to communicate one of the objects, it must know the path through the hierarchy to reach the object. So it can call one of the method. Also, we can set one of its property values. Let's see the examples of document object model. As you can see here, document.form1.firstname.value. It means there's a form inside the HTML document that contains a text field first name, and we are referring to its value first name dot value. Let's see the second example. Here it's written document.bg color. It means we are changing the BG color or background color property of the document with the help of document.bg color as light green. And with the help of document.title, we can change the title of the web page. Then document.write is used to add additional text to the document, or we can write an HTML code inside the document.write. All these examples are written inside the script. Now the next concept is browser object model. Browser object model are also similar to document object model. Here, browser object model is a hierarchy of browser objects that are used to manipulate methods and properties associated with the web browser itself, where document object model consists of objects that are used to manipulate methods and properties of the document or web page loaded in the browser window. As you can see the difference, here we can say it is an hierarchy of browser objects, and document object model is an hierarchy of the document elements. Here browser object model includes window objects, navigator objects, screen objects, history, location, and document object, etc. And the root node for this object hierarchy is Windows object. Let's see some of the examples of browser object model. As you can see here, we can refer to the information about the browser with the help of browser.navigation property. Window.screen can be used to specify or manipulate this user's screen. Window.history is used to check the URL visited by users. Window.location refers to the current URL. Similarly, you can see many examples of browser object model also. If you write document JS MDN and click for the first link, you can see here these are the properties of document object model: document.anchor, document.body, document.character set. Here you can check for other properties also. There are many properties associated with document object. And you can see methods also, methods associated with the document object. These are document.adopt node, document.capture event, document.caret ranger from point. As you can see, there are many objects and methods and their properties associated with document object model. You can visit